8:23 right now on Morning Live. Still sluggish after the holidays. Well, personal trainer and lifestyle coach Brent Bishop, that's him right there in his book. He joins us with a great way to kickstart your workout again, and you brought your lovely fitness model with you.
I brought Colleen with me.
Yes.
Yeah. She's going to demonstrate a few things for us today.
Right, and this is a brand new workout that's not included in the book, but the Think Factor, your book, kind of lays the basis for your philosophy.
Absolutely, absolutely. It lays the foundation. I mean, the Think Factor is all about getting that trigger inside of you that actually motivates you to do something. And as we know, New Year's resolutions, now's the time. People put on generally 4 to 6 pounds over the holidays.
Right.
So we're going to show you how to burn that and take it off.
Okay, so this is 7 moves, 7 reps, 7 days.
Absolutely.
And this is for people who kind of already have an exercise program in place.
You have an exercise foundation.
Yeah.
So this is really going to kickstart your metabolism and get you going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
get to it. So the first exercise we'll do is we're going to do the dynamic plank and tuck. So Colleen's going to get into a position where she's got her making a triangle with her thumbs and index finger. She's keeping her core extremely tight, feet a little wider than shoulder width. And then she's going to drive her elbows past her body without moving the hips. And then she's going to kick both feet in, knees between the elbows, and right back out, and then just repeat. We'll do another rep there.
So it's kind of like a burpee, but...
It's kind of like a burpee, but you're really involving the core a lot more. There's a lot more shoulder stability involved as well.
Right.
And what you'll notice with all these exercises is they are all multi-joint. So you're incorporating many muscles at once. Keeps the heart rate up and keeps those calories burning.
Okay. And that's all you have to do. Wow, just 2 of them.
There you go. All right, so the next
Demonstration purposes only.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So the next one is a little more demanding cardiovascularly. It's called the burpee thruster. So she's going to grab 1 dumbbell. And you want to use a dumbbell that's a little heavier than you'd normally press overhead.
Okay.
Right? For demonstration purposes, we have a moderate weight here. So what she's going to do, she's going to get down into a squat. So she's going to drop down into a squat position, back nice and tall. And we'll start off by just planting the weight still down on the ground. Both hands go on the weight. Yeah, both feet kick back. Right, so you want to keep your chest right above the weight. Yeah, kick back with the feet. Abs are really tight here. And then she's going to come back into that squat position, back tall, and then she's going to thrust right overhead, right up. And let's do a couple of those in a row so people get an idea of the flow. There we go. So it's all momentum. You want to go from 1 rep to the next, keeping your back nice and straight. And again, you're getting your legs, you're getting your core, you're getting your cardiovascular
And that is a really good cardiovascular, because you're like, wow, everything's moving at that one, right?
Everything's
but really
moving.
Important to keep your abs tight, right, so that your lower back doesn't bother you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Abs tight and back straight. All right, you ready for number 3?
Yes.
Okay, so number 3, what we're going to do is we're going to go into, let's do the shot put lunge, actually. We'll grab one of those weights. So this one's going to get your shoulders, great for stability as well. It's, slippery conditions outside.
Okay, yes,
this one will get your glutes firing. So she's going to get on her right leg. She has the weight in her right hand. Again, a little heavier than you would normally go with an overhead press. Almost like a single leg squat. You're going to drop down and then drive up into a lunge. So you're driving that weight up overhead like a shot put, except you're going
You almost need that
upwards.
circle around you, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm standing clear here.
Yes. And make sure you hang on to the weight.
There you go. And Colleen's got great form. So again, it's a lot of power driving that weight up. And you want to be careful not to push forward. You want to push straight up in the air.
And these are all kind of practical exercises, too, that you can put into, I mean, you're going to actually use these.
Absolutely, absolutely. They transfer to sport, they transfer to day-to-day living, they're functional, basically, and that's the whole purpose of it. All right, you ready for one more? Okay. So let's go for this is called a dynamic slide through. So what's going to happen, you can do this with a towel. You can use a towel under your foot, but we're going to go without one for today. So she's setting herself up again, shoulder above the wrist, again, wider than shoulder width with her feet, core very tight. And then what she's going to do is she's going to take one knee, drive it through underneath the body, and then she's going to turn her whole body around, hands plant, heels plant, hips are high, abs are tight. So now she's engaging her hamstrings, glutes, and everything. How long can you stay there? All right, let's get you right back around, and then to add a little chest and shoulders to it, she's going to drop into a push-up. And then back up. So let's do one more full rep of that so people get an idea of what's happening. So that one hand always stays on the ground then?
Yes.
So what happens here is you do 7, switching, turning that direction, 7, turning the opposite direction.
Okay.
So that's your 7 reps per side.
And then is there a little bit of a break in between, or
Absolutely
is this almost
not.
like Tabata training where you're just going bang, bang, bang?
The whole idea is minimal break. You want to keep that cardiovascular element in there. You want to keep your metabolism going and burn those calories.
That is a good kickstart. So you can find out more about this workout at imbishop.com.
Yeah, you can get the full program on site. It has just a little link there. It says featured video. Click on that and you can watch the whole thing.
Okay, we're going to let Colleen take a little bit of a rest here. We're back with more news at 8:30. Brent, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this so I didn't have to.
Body moving, body moving, body moving, body moving.
Friday,